Welcome to Ancient Greek Translation class, where we learn Ancient Greek translation with style. I'm Emily, and my credentials are I'm a translator of Ancient Greek. I've translated Euripides' Bacchae and Plato's Symposium. And how convenient, because today we're going to be looking at a line from Plato's Republic. I'm going to give you a little bit of context for the line in question, break down the Greek into something kind of word for word and awkward, and then show you how to add style. A little bit of a spoiler, the style comes from just like knowing Plato and knowing what he's saying. He and I have been friends for a long time, so like I get him. So the line we're talking about is 368 DE. It's like the line that transitions between the two sections in Book 2 of Plato's Republic. And so Socrates is talking to Adeimantus and Glaucon. Up to that point in the dialogue, they've been talking about what justice looks like in one person, and now they're going to transition into what justice looks like in a city. So before he explicitly says what I just said, Socrates gives this analogy of people who are nearsighted trying to see tiny letters from far away, which is the tiny quality of justice in one person, and that they'd have a better time figuring out what it is if they could see bigger letters from up close, which is justice in a city. So they're going to start looking at the bigger letters now. And this is where the line we're going to translate comes in. I'm going to put the Greek up on the screen. So what Adeimantus is saying, so we have a statement, panimenun, which is like emphatic agreement. It's like very much so, said Adeimantus. But then the second clause after that, Allah is a strong opposition word. It means but like forcefully. And then the rest of this is a question. Put it all together, he's saying like, very much so, said Adeimantus. But what about this, Socrates? You see having to do with our investigation about justice. That's all well and good. It's a very regular sentence. But what's funny about this is that he immediately agrees with Socrates without actually understanding what he's saying at all. And the translation, I really think, needs to kind of draw dramatic attention to this because Plato has such a good sense of humor. It so often gets swallowed up in a translation. So here's what I'm proposing. You're so right, Socrates. But what do you mean? What does any of that have to do with justice? You'll notice I moved Socrates from the second clause to the first clause, but like emphatically, it just like works so much better to have the sentence be, you're so right, Socrates. Or if you don't like you're so right, if that's like a little too contemporary, you could say, you're completely right, Socrates. But what do you mean? He's very smart because he knows the correct position is to agree with Socrates. He knows Socrates is right. He trusts Socrates, even though he doesn't understand right away. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of my translation, how you would do it differently. Follow to learn more about translating with style.